just crazy.
Well, you know they're going to try to do it as soon as if they ever get power. But if they keep going the way they're going right now, I'm just happy for them. I'm like, hey,
It
keep
might
talking,
it
keep
might
saying
be a
doing the stuff
while.
you're doing because you're just not going to get elected again.
It
So
might be a while
what's
for
your
sure.
thoughts on it there, Mr. Martinez?
Well, I've always felt that on every election, you typically have 42 to 45% that will vote whoever has an R next to their name, and another 42 to 45% that will vote on whoever has a D next to their name. So really, the elections are won or lost based on that 10 to 15% swing differential, and persuading them. That's really where the elections are won or lost. And in this last election, we saw there was such a vast difference between the two different parties that Trump was able to collect more than that 10 to 15% swing, which is why there was such a large margin of victory. And so I like how he continues to refer to himself as we're neither the Republican, the Democrat Party, or the Libertarian. We're the party of common sense. Right. And if you keep messaging that way, because what is not common sense about all the principles and platforms that he's been doing and executed? It's kind of funny because I had a friend of mine on Facebook who posted on Easter how Trump had said, "Hey, happy Easter," even to the radical lunatic Democrats. And she was so offended that he had posted that. Yeah. And I said, the solution is easy. Stop being a radical leftist Democrat.
Right.
That's really, really simple solution. So.
Yeah.
Well, that was like what he did when he went to the Guard unit up there in Minnesota. He was congratulating those guys, and he brought a Democratic governor up to say a few words. And as he did it, he said, "I probably shouldn't do this because she's a Democrat, but Governor Whitmer, come on up and
that's
most Republicans."
Minnesota.
Michigan.
Yeah.
So most Republicans wouldn't do that, and most Democrats wouldn't do it the other way either.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And if you look at his cabinet, it's like it's so diverse. His cabinet is so diverse. It's like, people want to focus on Pete Hegseth. They don't like Pete Hegseth. He's too young, too brash, too whatever they want to say. But it's like, he has RFK Jr. Yeah, we don't like RFK Jr. anymore because we don't think he's a Democrat. Is Tulsi Gabbard? Oh, she's not a Democrat either. She's turned Republican. It's like, look, he has qualified people in all the positions. It's not like he's unqualified and checking the box. Like, well, they're black, they're a woman, they're gay, and they're not born in America. So let's make her our press secretary. And we all know what that was about. But it's like,